If you're planning a trip to Mount Koyasan, also known as Koyasan or Mount Koya, get ready to embark on a spiritual journey in one of the most sacred places in Japan. Located in Wakayama Prefecture, Koyasan is the center of Shingon Buddhism, founded by Kobo Daishi in the early 9th century. You'll find over 100 temples and monasteries here, many of which offer lodging for visitors. The most famous of these is the Kongobuji Temple, which is the headquarters of the Shingon sect and the largest temple on the mountain. One of the most popular attractions on Mount Koyasan is the Okunoin Cemetery, which is the largest cemetery in Japan and the final resting place of many prominent figures in Japanese history, including Kobo Daishi himself. The cemetery is known for its thousands of lanterns, which are lit every night and create a mystical atmosphere. Another popular attraction on Mount Koyasan is the Donjo-Garin complex, which is a collection of temples and halls that serve as the spiritual heart of Koyasan. It is said that Kobo Daishi himself designed the layout of the complex, and it is considered one of the most important religious sites in Japan. Here are some other attractions on Mount Koyasan. Kongobuji Temple. This is the headquarters of the Shingon sect and the largest temple on Mount Koyasan. The temple features beautiful architecture, including a large rock garden and several intricate sliding doors. Daimon Gate. This is the main entrance to Mount Koyasan and is a popular spot for taking photos. The gate is a large, imposing structure that dates back to the 14th century. Ryokan Museum. This museum houses a collection of Buddhist art and artifacts, including paintings, sculptures, and other religious objects. The museum is located near the Donjo-Garin complex. Koyasan Kwaishi Michi. This is a walking trail that runs from Daimon Gate to Okunoin Cemetery. The trail is lined with stone markers known as kwaishi, which were used in the past to measure distance. Konpon Daido Pagoda. This pagoda is located within the Donjo-Garin complex and is one of the most recognizable structures on Mount Koyasan. It is a 7-story structure that is said to represent the 7 levels of Buddhist enlightenment. Shakyo-do. This is a hall located within the Donjo-Garin complex that is used for copying sutras. Visitors can participate in this activity, which is said to be a form of meditation. Koyasan University. This university is the only university on Mount Koyasan and is dedicated to the study of Buddhism. Visitors can attend lectures and classes on various aspects of Buddhism. In addition to its religious significance, Mount Koyasan is also known for its natural beauty. The mountain is surrounded by dense forests, and the area is home to a variety of flora and fauna. Visitors can enjoy hiking and exploring the mountain's many trails and paths, which offer stunning views of the surrounding landscape. While you're here, be sure to try the local foods, such as Shojin Ryori, a type of vegetarian cuisine that is served at many of the temples on Mount Koyasan. Shojin Ryori. This is a type of vegetarian cuisine that is served at many of the temples on Mount Koyasan. Shojin Ryori is based on the principles of Buddhism and is meant to be simple, healthy, and delicious. The dishes often feature seasonal vegetables, tofu, and other plant-based ingredients. Koya tofu. This is a type of freeze-dried tofu that is unique to Mount Koyasan. The tofu is made by first freezing it, then drying it in the sun. This process gives it a chewy, meat-like texture that is often used in vegetarian dishes. These are just a few examples of the local foods that you can try on Mount Koyasan. There are many other delicious dishes to discover as well, so be sure to explore the local restaurants and markets during your visit. Here's a detailed guide on how to get to Mount Koyasan by train. The most common way to reach Mount Koyasan is by train. Take the Nankai Electric Railway from Osaka's Namba Station to Gokurakubashi Station. The train ride takes around 90 minutes and costs around 1,500 yen one way. From Gokurakubashi Station, transfer to the Koyasan cable car, which takes you up to the mountaintop town of Koyasan. The cable car ride takes around 5 minutes and costs around 400 yen one way. By bus. Another way to reach Mount Koyasan is by bus. Take a bus from Osaka's Namba Station to Koyasan. The bus ride takes around 2.5 hours and costs around 2,000 yen one way. Buses depart once every hour during the day. By car. If you prefer to drive, you can rent a car in Osaka and drive to Koyasan. The drive takes around 2.5 hours and the route is well marked. Note that parking can be limited in Koyasan, so it's best to park in a designated parking lot and explore the town on foot. Once you arrive in Koyasan, you can explore the town on foot or by bicycle. Many of the attractions are located within walking distance of each other, and bicycles can be rented from various shops in town. You can also take a bus or taxi if you prefer. Note that the town is quite hilly, so comfortable walking shoes are recommended. Thank you for joining me on our journey through Mount Koyasan. I hope you enjoyed learning about the fascinating history, culture, and natural beauty of this sacred place. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more travel videos like this one. Until next time, goodbye.